What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Here we are, New York Comic Con. Ezekiel the Third here, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be here with Don Fubar. Good to see you.
Oh, hail Comic Con!
And we're here talking about Transformers toys.
That's right.
Oh my God, my childhood, man. All day, just transforming stuff, breaking them, trying to like do their. My dad was like, "Don't force it, you'll break it." Like, no, I can do it, Dad.
I'm gonna need
Just
another
takes
one.
12 steps. I can do it.
Yeah, it's like, look at the instructions. No, that's what dummies do. I need a new one.
Nice. Awesome.
So, but I'm sitting here with Ben Montano. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Ben Montano and John Warden.
Warden of the North.
We're gonna talk about what we got, and we're gonna talk about some reveals and stuff. But first of all, let's talk about what we got.
Yeah,
Sure,
so we have a lot of fun things here. I think, to kick it all off, I hope you guys have had a chance to see the latest movie, Transformers The Last Night. In theaters, if not, it is available on Blu-ray and DVD now. I still have DVD. I don't know if I should admit that.
DVD? How do you say it again? DVD?
VD.
Digital video disc?
yeah.
Is that what it
Don't
So-
pretend like you're not old enough, man. You were
I've
watching.
never heard of DVDs.
I was watching the 1984 cartoon on VHS, son.
There you go.
I
also
had it
have
on
that.
beta.
I have
so
a beautiful silver one too on my office. It's beautiful.
It is.
One of the
It is
re-release.
beautiful.
Yeah, the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
So John and I had a lot of fun working with Paramount Bay and the group on that film, and the toy line specifically. And some of these are on shelf now, but a lot of people haven't had a chance to get their hands on it. This is the new line called Allspark Tech, and I know we were goofing around kind of back in the back. Talking about
it's hilarious to watch these
Allspark.
guys because they are as excited as we are about the toys. They're like,
Yeah,
check
I'm a
this out.
huge-
It's
huge
like you can
Transformer
open
geek.
it up and you put the thing in. Show me all about this.
Yeah.
All right, John, here we go, man. You want me to demo?
Yeah,
or you
no,
don't
show-
have-
show-
I'm sorry to cut you off. Tell me about the addition.
So it's really cool. So I think what we wanted to do with this line is play out some of those awesome scenes that you guys, and I know you were like, does it have the Allspark? I'm like, actually, it really does have the Allspark. So you take it out of his chest, and there it is. The
There it
power of the
is.
Allspark. So what's cool is when you put it in, it actually comes to life. And what's he on?
Autobots, transform and roll out.
That is the voice of Peter Cullen.
Peter Cullen,
That's
Optimus
right.
Prime. You click it in, and it actually knows when you actually convert it. It'll give you cool sound effects. It's motion, so when you can drive it in truck mode, I don't know. Let me see if I can get it in truck mode here. You want to see Megatron? Give me a
Truck
second.
mode,
Truck mode.
semi mode.
Let's see if I can get the trans. Come on. That mic stinks. Mine's better. Nope.
This might be on. Is this thing
So,
on?
drives
so what's
around,
fun
it's-
is
it's a lot
drives
of
around
fun.
has cool like skid sounds, brake sounds, truck honking. We'll do sound effects like that, right? But what's neat?
Why do we need
what's
sound
cool,
effects? That
we just
guy's
got this
got 'em
guy.
Well, when I
But-
was a kid, they didn't
There
have
you go.
sound effects. We make them all ourselves.
You had
So you
to.
can see it. You could put this thing in. It's a pretty amazing little module. And then when you put it into Megatron, close it up. Back.
No, we
He
can
doesn't
hear.
wanna
We can
talk.
hear it.
Yeah.
I can hear it. That's
We
all that
just
matters.
can't- we
It makes
just
the
can't hear
noise. Okay, I swear.
Megatron.
Hold on. Give me that stick mic.
You want the stick mic?
I want this.
thought
Can
the
we?
stick
Can
mic
we?
would work.
Can we pop? Can we pump the volume up on this? Do it
You wanna
again.
do me some Bumblebee? Throw Bumblebee.
Yeah,
in.
here
Yeah,
you
throw
go.
it in Bumblebee.
People
There you
like
go.
him
Get this
better
guy
anyways.
What? People
I don't
like
want Sean.
Bumblebee over Megatron?
Yeah, why not?
He doesn't want to let go of the Allspark. We all
Let
know what
go of
happened
the
to
Allspark.
Megatron in that
Yeah.
Allspark in movie one. It didn't end well. Spoiler alert.
Come on, John.
There you go.
You got a little sound effects? There we
Oh
go.
yeah, we can hear that.
All right. So the fun is, yes, most kids do love Bumblebee. So you can do the same, pop it in Bumblebee. He talks. You can turn him in his cool
all
car
right.
mode, race around, crash, bash, and just have a lot of fun. So this is new, and I think as we really try different things, we look to ways to bring our characters to life. So it's not
Sure.
just about converting, and maybe for you the pains of converting, but there's cool lights and voices. So. If hopefully you guys or all of our fans get their hands on the new Allspark figures from the Last Night film line.
What's cool is that nowadays, it's all right to come out and say, hey, I'm a big Transformers fan. And you can share that with your family and friends. I remember when I was in college, I used to have my Transformers kind of in my secret drawer. So when I was stressing out on trying to get with a test or whatever, I would be able to pull those guys out. It was relaxing to go back and transform, Roadbuster, Jetfire, one of those guys. But nowadays, we have big events like New York Comic Con, and we're all able to come together and appreciate what we love. And toys like this actually let you share that love with your kids, which is really awesome.
Yeah. And one thing I don't think you had when you were a kid is a toy the size of that guy.
I didn't. Mine was a lot smaller. Mine was smaller. It was not nearly as impressive as that big
No,
guy.
the biggest toy I had when I was a kid, I had
Pass him like a child.
I was raised like lower middle class, so I had 3 of the 4 Destructicons or Constructicons, excuse me. So I had like the bottom half and 1 arm of Devastator. So that's the biggest toy I had. I'd never seen this guy. Tell me about this guy.
So this guy, his name is Trypticon. So fans in the audience, you might know this guy as he's the Decepticon Super Fortress, but he also has the ability to change into a giant space dinosaur. So what's really awesome is, I mean, not only is he a giant space dinosaur, he
Say
turns
that as many times as you want, by the way.
He turns into an evil fortress, an evil space fortress. But this guy also turns into the Nemesis, which is a space vehicle as well. Like, so this Decepticon spaceship. So he's a triple changer. But what we've designed to kind of take this guy to the next level is not only is he big and posable, and he comes with full tilt, who can also transform into a Lux scale transformer. The whole line comes with these little, guys called Titan Masters. So the Titan Masters have incredible power. They're able to transform or change into little heads. So this guy, if you have a toy collection, let's say you had a bad day, you're a kid, things didn't go well at your test, you can pull the heads off your toys and feed him to this big guy. So I think we all need to give him.
Hey,
it's lunchtime after all.
Hungry?
Let's feed him.
You want some? I'm 2 for 2.
Oh, good job.
I'm not
No, you can't just give him treats. You got to make him do stuff.
Sit. Sit.
There you go. Shake.
Thank you.
Eat your food. Eat your food. Eat it.
He's good. So then all these guys actually, look at that. Right on cue, they're all stored inside. So
I thought they were
with
gone
the
forever.
satisfaction of a
keep buying
pachinko
them.
machine, they all kind of come down into his chest. So, collectors, kids can have hours of fun feeding this guy. And then once he turns into a gigantic space super fortress, he can also kind of populate it. But, I want to take a second to really talk about our sponsor. Our sponsor today, Trypticon's Titan Master Crunch. It's a full onslaught of important nutrients that every Transformer needs. This one is actually fueled with dark energon, which is actually proven to give you powers in some states.
I prefer the oil butter flavored.
Yeah, I think that's also really important to a balanced diet. Thank you so much out there for enjoying Trypticon Crunch at HasCon. We're excited to bring these new flavors to you. This is going to be really, really exciting. It's all part of a healthy, giant space dinosaurs breakfast.
So, I'm just wondering, like in the commercial of Trypticon's Crunch, what is because it's part of a balanced breakfast, of course, and it always is. Sure. Now, is it like a glass of liquid energon that's like sitting there behind the orange juice?
Yes.
Well, you can see it's filled with, jam-packed with helpless Titan Masters that Trypticon really loves to eat. Each one has a collection of awesome powers that as he eats them, he actually gets more powerful. So the more Trypticon eats, really, he becomes a bigger boy. I think that's what's important.
Viking lore teaches us that. Like, you eat parts of your enemy to gain their power, right?
It's Viking law. Trypticon's all about Viking law.
Awesome.
I'm just glad
that your mouth there.
I'm just glad that pulling the heads off of your Transformers now is a good thing.
Yeah, it's not broken anymore.
Because back in the day, I thought this head should come right off, and it didn't.
Yeah, it was like my G.I. Joes. I used to unscrew all of them and pop them all apart, and then put them back together, and then you break the band, and you're kind of
right.
done.
That's what I would do. Like my Transformers, my Joes, I'd put them in a bowl of water, and I'd freeze them, and I'd have to save them from the ice, and then they would just snap apart. I'm like, they're not meant to do that.
I used my braces bands, so I had neon orange that was holding my guys together and stuff.
Yeah, well, imagine probably too much tension on the poor G.I. Joe's waist.
Yeah.
So we got some other big news. And this size is big news comes in small packages. This is an incredible new Titan Master figure. Some of you guys, it's just in time for Halloween. Trick or treat, it's Grotusk. Grotusk is the second monster bot. The first monster bot being Twinferno, the two-headed dragon character. Back in the day, these guys shot sparks. Nowadays, they've got a removable Titan Master head feature. So he's able to transform into a little Titan Master. You can see he's got kind of beast aesthetics in there. There's a little saber-toothed tiger head, which is really cool. You're able to transform him into a head,
or
place it on there, or feed it, depending on what kind of day you had. And he changes into a very cool G1-esque Grotusk, which is fans of the special edition Arsino. This guy's got lots of awesome extra deco. So he's got lots of extra deco, and he comes with a die-cast Titan Master. We've got Scorponok's head in there as this time around.
So I think we're going to throw up a visual for those fans watching online, and you guys may see out here. So This is an official New York Comic Con reveal. No one in the world knew this was happening until right now, and this
Surprise.
is actually
It's on sale right now.
on sale.
Just went on
Actually,
sale.
it's going
Literally
on sale.
right now.
Yeah.
Like right now, HasbroToyShop.com. A beautiful art by Marcelo, who is super awesome, one of the coolest guys.
Super awesome guy.
I've ever had a chance to hang with here. You see, so this is what it looks like.
So that's fresh off the, literally hot off the press.
Yeah.
Like, if you
awesome.
ordered one, you might get this one. You can't.
You can't have this one.
Take
Yeah,
it.
if you like it, hop on HasbroToyShop.com,
Yeah,
check it out. And trust me, the extra deco and the details the designers put into this thing, totally worth it. It's a lot of fun.
So yeah, so the way we want to do this, so we'll have a limited quantity available starting right now, and when those sell out, there'll be an additional set available through some partner retailers in a month or so. So.
Now, for the
I'm sure
people,
you guys will be. You're like, crap! I can't get them right now. I'm sitting here on stage, guys. Order.
You guys,
yeah.
Hey, Zeke, take this
He's
one.
trying.
Okay.
He's trying.
But for the people here,
Yeah.
what can they get here?
So here we had an awesome figure RC, John. If you want to talk about RC,
That's right.
Yeah.
RC fans of the original 1986 movie. No RC is the awesome character, the female character voiced by Sue Blue, who was at HasCon. Very cool person who just incredible career. RC comes with extra deco, a diecast Titan Master Ultra Magnus, super awesome character, and available now.
Yeah,
actually.
available here
yeah.
in partnership with Toys R Us and available on Toys R Us's website. So we had her at our fan convention about a month ago, which was awesome, Sue and the toy. And yeah, so Toys R Us has been a great partner. And for anyone here, you guys can run away from here, figure out what Toys R Us is stationed, and grab an RC figure after you go to HasbroToyShop.com and pick up Grotesque.
Super cool figure.
So
okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
great Halloween costume theme.
I
too.
apologize. I was playing with your toy.
No,
But
don't
I wanna
apologize.
know, like,
there should never be apologies when
I
you're playing
know-
with Transformers.
I know
no
I can-
apologies.
we
We
can-
lost him like 20 minutes ago.
We can get
I'm
RC
sorry, I'm
here.
sorry, was I here?
Can the people at home get RC?
Yes, ToysRUs.com.
You can't get it there.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it will be available. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right.
So having fun. So the reveals don't stop there. We
That's
brought
right.
some more
We got
tricks
some other
for
big
you
news.
guys.
Now this one, I was like,
Wow,
Zeke,
right?
excited.
That's right. So you guys remember the Dinobots, right? Back in the
No.
80s.
Who?
nobody knows who
Yeah.
the Dinobots are.
Oh my God.
They're extinct.
So they're a 5-person team of not so smart, kind of extra tough dinosaur transformers that turn into silver awesome dinosaur versions. But they for what they lacked in brains, they made up with it in brawn. So as part of the new Power of the Primes line, we're actually able to finally combine these guys together into a combiner known as Volcanicus. What I have here in my hands is actually a toy version. So he has all of the great features that you're going to be able to get at retail soon. This is an awesome sneak preview for all of you guys here as part of this live stream. You can see all the cool details of Volcanicus up here in person. So you're a big Dinobots fan, right?
Oh,
or Grimlock specifically,
dude,
right?
of course. Grimlock, yeah. Swoop, the whole thing.
Hit me with a Grimlock.
What's that?
Hit me with a Grimlock.
Me Grimlock say you're full of beryllium baloney.
Not bad, right? Not bad.
No, not bad. I could have sworn Greg Berger is sitting right next to me. It's incredible. So this big guy is part of the Power of the Primes ecosystem, which it's all about the small, powerful Transformers, much like the Titan Masters that our friend Trypticon likes to eat. The Power of the Primes revolves around the original gods of the Transformers universe, the 13 Primes. Each one of them is going to have the ability to kind of augment your Transformer. Each one will come with armor, and in some cases, the Voyager's going to come with kind of like these bucklers. When you collect Voyager-class Transformers and Deluxe-class Transformers, they're able to combine together into a big combiner. In Grimlock here, you can even open up his mouth on his chest, and you can put an enigma of combination into the mouth, which is kind of a sneaky little trick on Volcanicus there. But he's cool, and fans of Combiner Wars can finally feel like they're going to complete their collection with this guy. It's really, really cool. But the awesome Halloween reveals, they don't stop, right?
They just keep coming. They
So,
keep
yeah, so-
rolling
so-
out, if you will.
So these guys will be out next year, starting early next year. Maybe if people are lucky before Christmas, we might get a few out there. And yeah, I mean, I get 5 figures you can build Volcanicus. We'll have some other combiners in the Power of the Primes line as well. So
And did you
we're
say
having a lot of fun
when
with
we
it.
could buy this? Because I will
So
buy
parts
this.
of him you have to buy and chase. It's a chase play, man. So 5 figures all in. So by late spring, you'll be able to build your Volcanicus.
Oh my God.
So Grimlock will be out hot and heavy early. So I'm sure you'll be all over that.
No, man. I was a child when I had Transformers, and when I went to my first Comic-Con as an adult, I saw Devastator like in a case. Like this guy is like selling vintage toys, and I was like, I can buy all the toys now. I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and I want to buy toys.
Adulting is fun.
So I get super geeked about this
food
stuff.
Or toys.
Yeah, food or toys sometimes. All right, what were you showing?
So I snuck something before we fly out of here. You know, we wanted to make sure we gave a little bit of a sneak preview. I think fans of our brand from last year, remember we saw this guy's leg. He showed a little bit of leg here on the live stream.
Now we got a little bit of tail, you know what I mean?
So we can't say too much about this without letting too many cats out of the bag. Oh, get it? Beasts, cats.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
No.
We got here some mysterious wings. So this may or may not be part of the Titan class character that's coming out in the future.
More to come.
More to come. But you can see here the awesome detail that's going to be added into this guy. Very, very exciting. And let's just say this guy, he's an animal. He's an animal.
Absolute animal. So, yeah, I mean, we had a lot of fun up here with you guys last year, just, you know, playing around and sneaking some things. What's been really fun for us is John and I kind of get to play with toys most of our day, and we're distracted as much as you are most of the time.
Most of our day.
Do your like supervisors come over and be like,
are you working?
We're talking. Put the toy down.
Yeah.
Are you
always on the table?
Are you
There's
here?
Always toys. Just no, not at all.
I'm doing research.
So it's a lot of fun. I think, you know, our whole team. What's been the most fun is bringing new fans in, but really getting fans like you guys to get excited again about the toy line.
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
And I think that's been awesome, and we're seeing parents bring their kids into the line, whether it's through the Last Night film and that whole movie universe or the New Generations toy line. It's a new era for Transformers, and I'm having just the time of my life, and hanging with John and our team, and to be able to do things like this. When I started on this brand like 5 years ago, fans came to me and said, guys, the Dinobot Combiner, it never happened. Why can't you guys do it? And
we're making it happen.
It took us a while, but it's freaking awesome.
Making dreams come true.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of people out there, especially fans of something like Transformers that's been around for so long, that always will find something to crave for. Yeah. You know, like you can keep putting out toys and toys and toys. They'll be like, hey, bro, come on. Can we get this one? Are we going to make this one? You're like, we're trying to make everything happen as soon as we can. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, yeah? Like this thing right here?
Yeah.
You like this? Volcanic kiss in your face?
Yeah. And I think that's what's fun, too, is so he's now available for play in in our Earth Wars game. So I think that's some of the fun is this. We can kind of bring the stories, and actually next month the new Titans Return Machinima series.
Say that again about the game.
So the Transformers Earth Wars mobile game.
That's right.
You can get Volcanicus in there.
Oh wow! Okay.
Play. So that's part of the fun is that it may not have showed up in the '86 movie, which I know is one of your favorites.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, it's okay.
But now you can play them, and the Machinima series, you're going to see just some awesomeness, some humongous awesomeness, like Trypticon in that animated series coming out next month. So I think that's what we get to do is not just make toys, but make the toys come to life and give them voices and give them a story. And there's always another story. It's like, well, what about the story? What happened here between these two episodes in season 2 of G1? Like, maybe we should tell that story.
You know, as a fan, I have to ask. I'm sure you get asked like by fans and by toy lovers all over, like, what about this toy? What about this toy? So I have to ask a personal one. I want a giant Unicron.
Oh, we get that all the time.
I want a giant Unicron like this guy, but like twice as big.
Yeah, like you have to kind of get a storage unit to put it in.
Yeah, and then have like voice lines like "Proceed on your way to oblivion."
Zeke wants a toy he has to buy a seat for on a plane.
Yeah, exactly. And I wanted to play the dope Unicron song.
Oh, it's such a great song.
Isn't it?
It's such an evil song.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You know, I think Ben hit on it.
We'll make a note on that.
It's what's really great about coming to an event like this is that we all have different hobbies and things that we love, but it's okay for us to come together as a community to celebrate stuff like Transformers or whatever you're into. And all
Celebrate
be together.
Megatron.
And yeah, it's okay to be a Transformer. It's okay to reveal what your inner more than meets the eye is. And I think that's what really is exciting about working on a brand like this is that it's okay to be a geek and it's okay to like think about what other geeks are going to love and make great toys that you used to think you never think was possible. And now it's possible.
No, I remember when the rare times when I would have a girlfriend over and introduce her to my mom and stuff, and show her like, and she would see my collection of stuff, my nerd stuff, and she'd go like, "Oh, you really like toys?" And I was like, "They're not toys though.
They're collectibles.
They're collectibles, and you know, like that kind of stuff." Like that one looks like you've been transforming it recently. And like. But now I'm just like, yes.
Fidget toys.
Look at my wall and be jealous.
Right? This was the original fidget toy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No, I transformed this guy.
I transformed this guy while we were talking. I don't know if I got it right though.
No, we knew you weren't listening to us for like 3
off.
minutes.
That's you missed the most important part.
You have to take his head off.
Yeah, you can take his head off, and then you can transform this part up into his jowls, his little creepy little monster bout jowls, and then he's like, yeah.
Oh, there we go. See,
that.
I knew there was a space missing.
And then,
so give him the little guy. Where's the little guy? Do you have
in the spark chamber area, you can actually put this thing inside of his body.
like a? Oh, this is super cool.
Okay.
So you can actually ride inside. So you can snap this guy inside and close it, and there it goes, right inside in that spark chamber.
Fixed it.
Did I do that? Yeah,
Done.
not quite done.
Did you break that?
Super fat. No,
Is this the one
it's
that's
fine.
upside down like a bat?
It's
Oh
fine.
no,
All the
that's,
pieces are together.
Yeah, a little bit different, but yeah.
Yes.
You're thinking of mind wipe.
Yeah.
The fact that I know that, I don't know.
Of course, you're supposed to know that.
Yeah.
All right, quick question,
Yeah.
quick fan question. Who was your favorite growing up?
Me, I liked Roadbuster and Whirl because they weren't in the cartoon, and I really liked the toys. And honestly, for me, I played with the toys, and I made my own kind of stories and universes up with them. I used to line up my family's encyclopedias and kind of stack them in such a way. And I get sugar cubes and make them energon, hide them in one place. So I had the whole like elaborate story thing.
Dude, I am right with you on the sugar cube energon. I'm not kidding you. I did the same thing with sugar cubes and
So
dice.
I love those guys because Roadbuster had a little backpack, and it was like real easy to kind of make that guy do lots of cool stuff. I don't know, Ben. What was your favorite character?
Mine is vanilla. It was Optimus.
Of course.
Not a bad choice at all.
I was like, oh, that's what I was going to say. But it's really cool. The last couple of years, I've had just so many chances to hang and get to know Peter Cullen. And the guy is just
So
the
cool.
master. And
Just hang with him,
Yeah, he's awesome.
You're kind of like Optimus Prime's boss.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it,
No,
like
no,
I
no
get
one's his boss.
I get to.
So someone tried that, didn't work out. So yeah.
No one's just boss.
But he like lives the character, and I think that's just even for me just made that just so much more impactful.
Yeah.
And
He
resonates
drives
so
around
much.
in his giant red and blue truck.
So I
It's
asked
just-
him, like,
he's
do you
super
ever
humble.
say
He's a
roll out
nice
in your
dude.
real life? He's like, never. I'm like, come on. Not once to a cab and Uber driver. Not once have you said it. He's like, I would never be. It's out of character.
And the one thing I gotta say,
Respects the character, man.
Respect the character.
I just love that he does like everything. Like everything Optimus, he does it. That's him.
Yeah.
Like the video games, everything. It's great.
He
It's
is
awesome.
actually the voice in the new Machinima series this fall, too,
Yeah.
which is super awesome. So, yeah,
Very cool.
a lot of fun. How about you? Do you have,
yeah.
is it Grimlock? Or?
No, it's a weird one. Not a weird one, maybe, but just
Nothing's weird to us.
because of the toy, and it had little other toys. Soundwave.
Yeah.
Oh, that toy's
And his
great.
voice.
He's great.
Soundwave. Oh, I love Soundwave because he was a bad guy, but he wasn't like super like snide. He didn't have like super catchphrases or anything like that. He was just like there to be bad.
Yeah.
It was great, and he had Rumble
Cassette.
and Rap
What's a
Cat.
cassette?
Yeah, I know cassettes. They had popped out cassettes. It was great.
Yeah,
Now he just plugs in like a iMini, like an iPod.
Yeah.
Just like,
It's a docking station now.
He downloads guys. They pop out.
So what blew my mind when I found this out years ago was that Frank Welker, the same voice of Megatron, also voices Soundwave, who has that incredible kind of signature voice, same character.
In
It's
an
like, so
'86
two of my
movie, he did
favorite-
all the characters that ejected from Soundwave. So he did like 8 characters. Like there's a scene
Yep.
where he actually is like a 5-minute sequence where he is the voice of every single character, and the entire is hilarious.
First we crack the nuts, then we crack the shell, then we crack the nuts inside. Oh yeah, dude. I know all the words, man.
Fantastic
Love
movie.
it. Yeah, totally. Yep. It was great. So tell us again where we can find everything.
Okay.
Everything. Yes, HasbroToyShop.com for Grotesque for a limited time. Super cool. RC over at Toys R Us or ToysRUs.com.
Get 'em while you can.
And then everything else, Trypticon and the last night Allspark Tech figures are available nationally everywhere as well as these cool helmets. You don't want this one. This one has tons of gross sweat on it.
sorry.
But
my bad.
The cereal not yet
mine
available.
or-
The cereal was just for fun. So for those that want the cereal boxes, you'll have to talk to somebody else for that.
Very, very limited release. It's kind of like Blueberry from back in the day.
And the last one's Volcanicus, right? From the Generations Power of the Primes. He will be available starting in 2018 throughout our Generation collection. Again, everywhere, nationally, all the top retailers, through our fan retailers as well. So.
Dude, that one in particular is really like one I absolutely need to have. Oh,
I was just playing with it.
Oh.
I will crush you.
There you go. You didn't say
Frank
that?
Welker.
No, I could have.
Oh, it's coming out the head. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this one.
Forehead, yeah.
Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Always trying to show me up, Bumblebee.
I am Megatron.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for playing
Thank
with
you,
toys.
Z.
Thanks,
You
man.
bet.
Playing with toys with me.
That's
I
what
do
we love to
appreciate
do.
it.
That's awesome.
Check
Thanks.
it
Thanks,
out.
everybody.
Toys R Us, HasbroToys.com. We got lots more coming to you right here from the Twitch stage powered by Fandom. Stick around.
And